Okay, take two. Here's the thing. He likes beer, and that should say enough. Because anyone who likes that foul-tasting beer and thinks it tastes good probably thinks that sugar tit stuff tastes good because it's a strong corn alcohol flavor. It's not the worst I've tasted. What was that worst stuff? Cherry bounce stuff?
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie from Arkansas. Bad. Terrible. Arkansas.
Here's the deal.
Folks.
This is from South Carolina. They do it different there than they do in Tennessee, just like they do. Arkansas is different, and Arkansas sucks at making moonshine.
Yes, terrible.
We all agree about that.
The entire state.
This, believe me, this is not my first choice. I prefer the Tennessee stuff. This is 80 proof. It's very smooth for 80 proof. It definitely does have a strong corn whiskey component to it. It's undeniable. That's where it starts out at, and then they flavor it.
But at least you don't get that burp up like you do with. Oh wow, AC turned on. At least you don't get the burp up like you do with rye. Rye's bad. That sets with you for days.
I don't know why people drink that.
That sets with you for days. But this really isn't bad. I mean, it is smooth for 80 proof. If you can just get past the corn.
Listen, we are going to finish this on this trip.
Okay, you can do that.
No, we.
We're gonna find some moon pie.
We're gonna.
We're gonna find some moon pie.
Take a little bit of this every night, and it'll be gone by the end of the trip.
We're gonna find some moon pie. Okay, you take 4 drinks to my 1 of that, and I'll take 3 drinks to your 2 for the
I think
for the other.
You drink it, the more it'll be palatable.
Maybe, because it's not like it's disgusting.
I think if you give it a chance, you know.
It's not like it's disgusting, but it's definitely an acquired taste. How's that?
All right. You know, we have to expand our horizons a little bit.
I get it. We do. I think if I were to rate it right now based on my initial impressions, and
do an evaluation.
Maybe I'll have to reevaluate later after we're done with it. If I were to rate it, I would rate it. I wouldn't really rate it on anything I would purchase for myself. I guess because I'm just so used to the Sugarland stuff, and it's not because the Sugarland's only how much proof is that, or how much? What's the
proof?
Yeah,
I think it's 50.
50? Okay, so this is 30%, 30 proof less. So that makes a difference, big difference. But you don't taste the corn.
You don't taste the corn. No.
If they could mash the taste of the corn in that 80 proof, because we've had 80 proof before from Sugarland and from Old Smoky, and it's not tasted like corn.
No. But again, that's the difference, I think, between maybe Tennessee and South Carolina.
Maybe.
How is Sugarland and Old Smoky getting their base liquor? Are they doing a corn whiskey?
Yeah. They're doing a corn whiskey.
We need to find out, or Nanner, or Doc Collier rather. We need to ask them when we go, because
I think they all do corn whiskey. What would they be doing if it's not corn? I mean, I know.
You can make it out of anything.
No, I know you can, but they're not going to be picking apples and doing it because corn's cheap.
Corn's cheap and readily available.
Right.
But I mean,
they flavor it.
You could make it out of sugar cane. You could make it out of apples would be brandy then, right? If you fermented apples, it would be brandy.
So if it's made from a fruit, fermented fruit, it's brandy. Okay. So then it's corn. Corn's the cheapest. It's got to be. For what they charge.
So why do they have such a strong corn flavor to it? These guys don't.
Because they add more flavoring on the back end, whereas they don't. There's a hint of butterscotch. If you get a butterscotch from Old Smoky or from here, it's way more butterscotch.
Definitely Werther's.
Yeah.
Werther's.
Here. This is way better. You know, it's just because you don't taste the corn.